I'm a foreign gentleman, I'm Indian, and I'm 25 years old, and I don't care for children these days. Yeah, I'm 25 and I hate children, and it's not because they still beat me up and try to take my lunch money, that's not why. It's mostly because they get away with way too much these days. Like I was in a Verizon store the other day, and I heard this kid screaming bloody murder, just going, "I want a phone, Dad! Give me a phone! I want a phone! Give me a phone!" He was a smoker, that's why he sounds like that. But he just kept screaming, like, "I want a phone!" I was like, "Dude, you're 5 years old. Who are you gonna call? You have 3 friends, 2 of them are imaginary, the 3rd one's your dog." I don't understand. Like, if I would have pulled that shit with my mom, I would have left there with a Verizon phone, but with a Verizon hearing aid, because she would have slapped me so hard, my eardrums would have exploded out of the other side of my head. And this would have been in India too, so people would have been giving her tips like, "Really plant your foot down, put a force shoulder swing into it, engage the core." Asshole, you drive a rickshaw, alright? This is my face we're talking about. I can't see out of my left eye. I think she's got it. I think she's nailing it. My mom hit me so hard, I'm pretty sure she could work for the Yakuza if she wanted to. And I feel like the problem that I have with kids is that I don't see any kids playing outside anymore. And I used to love playing outside. And I grew up in India, so all the playground equipment that I played on was made out of the steel, original concrete that the country was built on. It was made out of steel. It was baking in the hot sun, so we would get 3rd-degree burns as we go down this 3-story slide, right? And then the bottom of the slide was like a katana blade. We get a nice hack in the back of our calf, and we were still we can't wait to do that again. I'm losing all the blood, you guys. Somebody should catch me this time. Seriously, somebody should catch me. I'm going down. I'm going down. Right, but now I want to blame the parents. And these are helicopter parents who are much worse than helicopter parents. These are Black Hawk parents who are on a mission to get a helmet on Trevor. This is a true statistic, you guys. Since the 70s, the number of kidnappings has gone down in this country. Right? And I thought it was because of social media. I thought kids were just tweeting, "Don't go into the scary van, hashtag weird, hashtag candy." I thought that was happening. But it's not. It's just there are no kids playing outside for kidnappers to kidnap, and now I feel bad for the kidnappers because they can't do their goddamn jobs. I have to resort to kidnapping full-grown adults. Full-grown adults are heavy. You gotta join a gym, do upper body workouts. Nobody has time for the gym. They have to do research by watching critically acclaimed films like Silence of the Lamb and American Psycho. And those are very long, critically acclaimed, Oscar-nominated films, you guys. The print industry's taking a hit. You can't just cut up little letters and paste them on a piece of paper. That's adorable. That worked for children. But if you're going to kidnap adults, you better learn Microsoft Word and make it part of my presentation. Convince me why I want that weird uncle back in my family. Quality control's out the window. Now there's just a breed of shitty 18-year-olds whose only life accomplishment is that they've completed Halo in under 72 hours. Ooh, you and Master Chief can come work in my factory. Are kids still working in factories? Are we still doing that? Is that still happening? Make sure I'm trendy. Kids get brought into the gay argument all the time. Every anti-gay advocate I've ever met is just we gotta raise them in a heterosexual family lifestyle with a mom and a dad, man. You gotta have a mom and a dad to be raised right. And I'm I was raised in a heterosexual family lifestyle with a mom and a dad, and I'm a fucking mess. I'm trying to validate myself in front of you assholes right now. I wish I had gay parents, man, I really do. First of all, if I had gay parents, I'd be way less gay than I actually am right now. So way less gay. My hair would be coiffed, I would know how to dress myself, I'd be knee-deep in bitches, it would be awesome. Straight parents take their kids for granted. If the first one fails, they're just it's fine, we're just a nice risotto dinner and a half a bottle of wine away from making the same goddamn mistake. It's cool. Don't worry about it. Right? And then they like brag about their mistakes. They're like, little Susie, we didn't even want her, but here she is. Miracle. High five. Go places and don't listen to us. Get the hell out of here. Why are you even... Dumbass. Right? Do you know how hard the adoption process is? It's ridiculous. Like, you have to go to the adoption agency between 8:15 and 8:45 because that's when Gary works, and Gary's the only goddamn person that knows how to work the paperwork machine. It takes like 19 and a half years, and at that point, you didn't even adopt a kid. You just adopted a dude. That's all you did. And you don't have to wait 19 and a half years for that. You can just go to Craigslist, and it takes like 5 minutes. Somebody just shows up in your basement. Oh shit, it's correct, because they might not be a friendly person. They might just be there to do naughty things to your butthole, and that's not... You have to get jiggy with it for some reason. That's a weird one. No one's gotten jiggy with shit since '93. Jazzy Jeff doesn't even get jiggy with anything. And that's because Will Smith doesn't give him money anymore. And that's a separate issue, all in all. I shouldn't even be complaining about kids. Like, I should not have kids. That's my problem. It's like, I should definitely have no kids ever. It's like, my genetics are so terrible. Like, I have a genetic back disorder. Like, I could get a slip disc anytime. Like, I could be standing here at one of my discs and just be like, fuck it, I'm out. And I'd be like, no! That's in my genetics. I have a genetic knee problem where my knees aren't connected, right? I have allergies. I have terrible teeth. Like, I have no dental to fix this. So there's not even a chance. Like, I told this to my girlfriend, and she was like, all right, well, I'll see you later. See him. All right, fine. She walked away, and I was like, no, where are you going? I want to sleep with you still. I found out women don't like when you yell at them about that. And then you also tell them what's genetically wrong with you that you can't fix. Like, a personality disorder you can fix. You can be like, I hate the fact that you're an asshole. And I'm like, okay, maybe I should try to be less of an asshole. But it's like, I have diabetes, and it's built into my DNA. And there's nothing we can do about that at all. The worst form of parenting I ever saw was at a Chicago Greyhound. Right? It was a skinny black woman yelling at a small 2-year-old black child, which I'm assuming was hers, because if it wasn't, this story got way weirder right off the bat. She's just yelling at this kid, just going, I ain't gonna play your shit, motherfucker! I ain't gonna play your shit! I want to interject, but I don't think your child understands what the term motherfucker means. Maybe you want to try to hug him. Maybe. Essentially, all she's doing is being like a stand-up comic or a serial killer, and she should really bank her eggs on serial killer, because that's just better press, is all that is. Right? Like, they'll look at your, like, if you put that on a resume, they'll look at them like, oh, serial killer, that's good, that's tactical skills. Welcome to Kinko's. You guys have been fantastic. My name's Chris Morgan. Thank you very much for coming out.
My friend was looking at me the other day out of nowhere, and she goes, you have the perfect legs for softball or roller derby. I think she was trying to tell me that my legs are gay. I have lesbian legs. That's alright. Hey, my legs are gay, but my head is straight. My vagina is somewhere in between. So you can say I'm the right height. We'll talk later. Oh, so speaking of sex, this guy was sexting me, and he was like, baby, I want to make you feel well. At least I think it was sexting. Either that or he was going to show up with some chicken noodle soup and some Flintstones vitamins. I don't know. I'm not much better at sexting either. Eventually our talk started to revolve around camping innuendo. He was like, I've got some hard wood for you. Why don't you come light my fire? And that was fine. Things were going well until I responded, yep, then afterwards you can come spelunking in my cavernous vagina. Hate my life. I'm divorced. Yep. All right, cheers for my sad life. I am divorced, and the further that I get away from my divorce, the more I start to look at marriage in the same way that I look at tattoos. I just don't want that one thing on my body for the rest of my life. I don't actually have any tattoos. I just feel like I'd spend all this time picking out the perfect one, and then I'd get it, and then eventually, like my husband, I find it on another woman. You haven't truly hated your life until you're talking to your son and his friends about one of their teachers. And you ask if the teacher's single, and your son's friend goes, "Damn, Cameron, your mom thirsty." It's true, I am thirsty. I'll try anything in bed. Sudoku, origami, anal, whatever. Whatever. So I am in my 30s, and let me just tell you something. If sex is a weapon, a lot of guys my age are packing Nerf guns.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Do you think that's fucked up? You should try and be on my end of that. I like to be tied up in bed. Not because I'm kinky, I'm just really, really lazy. I don't even know what's happening anymore. So it has been a long time since I've had sex. I almost broke my dry spell. I crashed at a friend's house after a show last weekend, and in the morning we were getting kind of frisky. But then I got cock blocked by breakfast. I could have stayed in and had awesome morning sex, but bacon. Alright guys, I think I'm going to leave you on this. I like my men like I like my Taco Bell. Late at night when I'm too drunk to know what I'm doing to myself. I like my men to make me feel like Taco Bell makes me feel. Sick to my stomach about what I've just put inside my body. I like my men like I like my Taco Bell. Not really Mexican. Okay. Thank you guys so much. I'm Jamie Theron.
Excited to be here tonight, I really am, and I'm also excited because I recently purchased a 1996 Ford Escort, and I figured out a way to double its value immediately. I filled it with gas. Since my divorce, I've had to downsize to save money. For instance, my dryer and my dresser is now the exact same piece of furniture. Not only is my ex-wife extremely overweight, she's also deceitful. You know, she told me that she was born in England. Yeah, so imagine my hurt and disappointment when I went to Ancestry.com and discovered she came from Wales. She's the only woman I know that got kicked out of Weight Watchers for shaving points. When your wife weighs more than your fucking credit score. As I mentioned, I'm divorced.
That's why you're divorced, buddy.
Well, you're smart. Caught right onto that shit. Hey, if two gay guys got divorced and one of them had to pay alimony, you think the friend of the court would put him in arrears?
Dude, let's put him in the front. See how it goes.
All right, I promise no more jokes about friend of the court. Did I offend anybody?
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, the one gay guy in the back, sorry. Wow. I'm sorry. You know what? School children in California are reading books about people with alternative lifestyles. They have a very popular children's book about a lesbian couple called My Two Moms, and an even more popular children's book about a bisexual guy called Curious George. Apparently he likes to spank his monkey while wearing a big yellow hat. I no longer attend church, and I have nothing against people that do. It's just sometimes it's a little irritating when they take a song and change the lyrics, you know, to make it sound religious. Who can take the water, turn it into wine, get nailed to a cross and 3 days later be just fine. Jesus Christ can, Jesus Christ can. Wonderful Sunday joke, thank you. Well, now that I got you on my side, I'm going straight to hell. I'll tell you my next joke. I was driving down the street the other day in my beloved Ford Escort, and I make a left turn, and this kid hit me from behind. You know, and I get out, piece of crap car, no damage. I sent him on his way. Now, if it would have been an older gentleman in a BMW, it would have been 1-800-CALL-SAM. Yeah, is this Sam Bernstein? Yeah, is that blind kid available by any chance? I don't want the older distinguished guy with the glasses. See, here's the thing, I was badly injured in this, so I could really use the money. So if you could put me through to the blind kid with the buck teeth and the speech impediment, I'm thinking that would greatly increase my chances of winning the lawsuit. That's the Bernstein advantage.
To make. Over the past 8 months, I've lost about 35 pounds. Now, I know that sounds great, but when you lose weight really, really fast, you're kind of left with this plastic grocery bag kind of body right here. Like this flabby skin. I mean, it looks like I'm choking a bag of milk right now. Almost like an albino used me as a cum sock. That's kind of what this body I have right now. For those of you ladies out there who don't know what a cum sock is, it's what we use to dry the dishes when you don't fuck us. So, just wanted to let you know. You guys like to keep us in this like chubby category, not too fat, not skinny. You know, you like us the way you like newborn babies. You know, you made us, and we're just now dependent on you. The only difference between a pudgy baby and a broken pudgy man, actually there is no difference. I mean, we eat, we shit a lot, we stay up late, and if we cry enough every now and then, we get to suck on a titty. Women's vaginas, you know, without hair, a beautiful silk butterfly. But you put hair on those things, it's like a motorcycle victim head wound crash. It's fucking terrifying. Oh, the scariest animal in the world. I know this might bother some ladies, but I really can't do hair in the vaginas. Some ladies are like, oh, you just want us to look like little girls. And no, I like to look at your vagina, you know? I like to look at your breasts too, but if you had hair in those, I'd politely ask you to shave that as well. So, I don't see why it's such a big deal. Well, look at it. My girlfriend, she had a hairy vagina for the longest time. The longest time, and this is actually a true story. And she had the audacity to one time to say like a find the clit joke. Oh, you can't find the clit. You find the clit. It was like untangling a volleyball net, finding the clit in that. I can't find the clit. You can't find the year 2014, apparently. So, Jesus. Oh, right. So. But anyway, finally I had enough, and this is so horrible, I'm telling you this. Finally I just said, that's it, get in the bathroom right now. I plugged in my hair clippers, and I just like, I've had enough of this thing. I just started going to town. Just kind of, I looked like a vagina-styling Karate Kid, with just like kind of hair on, hair off, hair on, hair off. And then that wasn't enough, I had to get the razor out too, and I'm just shaving in between there, just getting in, turn around. But when I was done, I was kind of like, ooh. And I wasn't really prepared for all the extra vagina that I found underneath all that stuff. Now, now I love her. I love her like I love beer. All right? But we all know when you're going into the beer cooler, those beer flaps are a little annoying to go through. So she looks at me and she's like, well, what's wrong? And I'm like, nothing, honey. Let's just put some glitter and some sparkles on this ring. Let's put some stickers on. Thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate it.
I had a string of bad luck recently. I had a lot of people talk about superstitions. You want to avoid like hotels. They don't have a 13th floor, and some people say Friday the 13th. You don't want to you do shit on that day because of superstition stuff. Right. Don't have 13 shots of tequila. After that, I had nothing but bad luck. I couldn't stand what bad luck. Girls were shooting me down left and right. Oh man, bad luck. I found shit in my pants. What bad luck? It's just like, how the hell? Oh, it was the bad luck that I had. 13. God damn it. Should have stopped at 12. I knew it going in. That's what I get? Fuck. You're laughing at nothing shit all night, and then I spin gold for you, and you're like, meh. Meh. Or maybe that's just Mexican for ha! I don't speak other languages. I pride myself on being a goddamn American. I don't speak other bullshit. You learn our language or you can get the fuck out my dick, my everywhere, everything, all-knowing, omniscient dick! I'm just trying to go through life without fucking up too much. I don't know about anybody else. But I used to play the board game Life when I was a kid, and I loved it. It's full of possibilities. Holy shit, this is what life's gonna be like? Great! But now that I've gone through life shit, I call bullspit. Bullshit, bullspit, whatever. I can't speak English either. Fuck it. I call bullshit on every spot on that board. Because I want to see the spots I keep landing on. When I have my first spin, hey, you're on the city bus and your Justin Bieber ringtone that you got as a joke goes off at full blast. Oh yeah! This phone's new, sorry everybody. Woo! So my turn again? Whiz! Your fiance goes out with her friends and doesn't come home for 3 days. Oh yeah! What a string of luck I'm having! Gee whiz! You see your probation officer at the bar. Skip several turns. Fuck this game. Fuck it's stupid. My dick life. My dick. My life dick. Damn! Motherfucker! Damn! It's Mexican for I'ma fuck that. I'ma fuck that. I know Mexican a little. Spanish? Whatever. America. Hashtag my dick. Hashtag my American dick. There's this girl I work with, I fucking hate her because she's one of these chicks that doesn't ever shut up. She just talks constantly. I got the drawers a dripping. Shut up, stupid. There's this chick that won't shut the fuck up. She's constant talking, and she'll do the thing where she's like drinking something, and she'll want to continue her conversation, like she'll want to continue her sentence and not let you shut up, dummy! You're dummy in this scenario. You're very pretty, whatever. I'm just saying that so maybe I can bang you later. Literally, that's it. All girls need to dick. Paul Miller. Once Paul Miller's done with them. But there's chick that like she'll do these run-on sentences so you can't get a word in, and it makes for some weird conversations because she did this thing where she's like, I really like your cock, penis. I was like, well, maybe we should fuck.
Yeah.
That's it. Hey, I'm Michael Bird. Thanks for listening. Enjoy the rest of your night. Brian B, everybody.
Gotten to the point of hairiness that I'm starting to show up blurry in photos. Yeah. That's right, my dad was Sasquatch.
And my mom,
I can see it.
my mom was raped by Sasquatch. So I told her she shouldn't have gone camping alone. It's her own damn fault. It's her own damn fault, exactly. She shouldn't have dressed in flannel or something, I don't know.
Whatever you were wearing.
Holy shit. You guys, I was sniffing some undies the other day. They were my own, okay? I was seeing if I could wear them again for another day. Instead of getting an answer, I got pink eye, which didn't work out well with my weed. Too well.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, I have IBS.
Oh shit, I feel you.
Yeah. Stands for irritable bowel syndrome and makes every fart a gamble. Which is not good. But it's an affliction just like anything else. The difference is when you see somebody like with cancer or something, you look at them and you're like, oh, how courageous. What a brave person to be out in public just living their life normally. And then they look at me and they're like, I wonder if he just shit himself. I've been learning some things about myself. I actually just learned recently that if you get caught driving your car drunk, you gotta ride your bike everywhere. Yeah. Also learned if you get caught riding your bike drunk, you gotta ride the bus everywhere. And I also learned that if you get caught riding the bus drunk, you're gonna fit right in. Works out very nicely. Very nice. I've been getting really drunk lately. Like so drunk that the loneliness is coming through as well. Like I get home to do the whole masturbation ritual, which is the one of two things. You know, should I eat or jerk off? So I start the whole ritual. I put on my sweatpants, a porno, whatever I do, and then I hear my dick like talking to me like it's my girlfriend that I don't have. It's like, ugh, I hate it when you're like this. I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, oh, you go out with your buddies, you get hammered drunk, and then you think you can come home and just grope me. I'm like, listen, baby, I would have brought you out, but I thought it'd be weird in front of all my friends. Well, I just want you to show me off every once in a while, make me feel pretty. I was like, that's what the cock ring was for. What are you talking about? Then I don't get laid, which is the norm, which is fun. I've been trying to get back into the dating game recently. I went home with a girl after the bar. Did not realize how drunk she was until I saw that she still had a tampon in. Yeah, right? I knew dating was going to be tough. Did not realize I was going to have to pull so many strings. Yeah.
It's right against the stand.
Seriously though, how drunk do you need to be to forget something like that? Probably drunk enough to also forget that we're cousins. Take it easy, I didn't fuck my cousin, alright? Like I said, she had a tampon and it would have been weird.